Baro Ki Teer is on the Strata Relay on Earth. We don't seem to have a whole lot of people doing this for PS4, so I'm going to put it out there and then I'm going to transfer it over to another site where you can find it over there. So, Baro Ki Teer is on the Earth Strata Relay for the PS4 this time around, and so we'll look and see what he's got for everyone today. Give you a quick rundown of what's going on here with Baro. Let's go. Just pick one. There you go. Get to the Baro Ki Teer Relay and see what he's got on PS4. I know he's been out for a while. It's a little late in the day for it, but for those who haven't logged in yet today or haven't checked today, then they'll be able to check. I'm going to try to get on doing this earlier in the day on both Twitch and YouTube. Those where this will be transferred to, if they'll still let me. So, yeah. Hopefully the audio is coming through all right and you guys can hear me good. So we're going to go through and see, maybe do a little recommendations at the end, maybe. We'll see. You know, notice I got my Inaros Ramsey skin. Yes. Let's run up here. See what we got. I see a lot of people make videos of this and they, you know, just do cuts and clips and quips and move it forward. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, just streaming.
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you?
All right, so here we go.
From the void is now available for viewing.
All right, so let's see what he's got today. Today he has got the Tigris Alexis skin. Very, very nice looking skin for the Tigris and Tigris Prime. It'll work on both. I really like those. I've got the other Alexis skins. I haven't bought this one yet, but if you've noticed, I'm at a deficiency for ducats. So I will be doing a live stream later of a bunch of ducat running. Axie A5 Relic, which will have in it the Form of Vasto, Act Vasto, and the parts, the Vasto, Act Vasto parts in the Forma. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We can get that done. Prime Point Blank. Very good shotgun mod right there. Get that. The Prime Pistol Gambit, there's you another good one. You need to jump and get that one if you can. Prime Fast Hands, that's another good one. Reload speed for those who have guns that reload slowly for the pistol, or rifle, sorry. Prime Morphic Transformer, that's to make your arc wing 55% more stronger. And then we've got the Prisma Obex, which I got today already. So hand and feet. Really good play right here. It's kind of fun. You just basically jumping around and kicking and punching everything with those things. Those are pretty cool. It's got a pretty decent status chance of 30%, and crit isn't that bad either. 25%. It's, you get a low puncture and slash. You want to set that up to do status and put some meat to it. Prisma Dual Cleavers, nice little slashing weapon. And there's slash, puncture, very little impact. Status is 25%. You might be able to get that pretty high with some dual status mods running your favorite combos of elemental damage. Nice, cool color combination there. Then you've got the Ki Teer Sugatra, which of course we know what Sugatras are. They just hang off the end of your weapon, or middle, depending on one or two of them, depending on what kind of weapon you're using. And you can see my Paracesis here. It's just hanging off the end there. Domus Sindana, this is one of the ones I want to try to get up to and get. It's kind of cool looking because it's anchored by a smallest set. I wouldn't use it on Inaros, but I'd use it somewhere down there. You know, do all that kind of. Pretty sure there is some Warframe out there to look it on. And then you got the Ki Teer Solstice Sindana, which I already have, which is kind of cool. It's got some detail to it. It's really nice. Get the Lotus emblem here. Some nice, you know, jump on that while the solstice season's on. Then you've got the Ki Teer Atomos Mask, which is just that little thing there in front. It's not bad, not bad. Nice little coat if you're into the fashion framing end. You got the Tribute Glyph, Ki Teer Tribute Glyph. It's not a bad little glyph there. If you get that far along. And of course you've got the Ki Teer Fireworks, which of course, you know, you use those, set those off, annoy everybody in your squad. Ki Teer Stencil, Kateer stencil. That's for your orbiter. I don't have it yet, so I can't show it off. Hopefully I can get those, and maybe next time they come around I can do a better showcase. Then you have the Grostrek 3 beacon, the Stalker beacon, and the Zanuka Hunter beacon, which basically you throw those out and it has pretty much a 100% chance of, I guess, of pulling in the Stalkers and the Hunters. So, and then of course we wrap things up with the Sands of Inaros blueprint, and that's so you can do the Sands of Inaros quest line to get Inaros, the frame that I'm currently using. So yeah, if it was me, I mean, if it was me, I would get the primed mods and then the weapons, so that you can get the mastery rank for the weapons. And but if you're just into fashion framing and that's your thing and you're not really worried about all the other stuff, yeah, go ahead and go for the Kateer chest plate here. You got that right there. For the armor, you got the Kateer shoulder plates, which they look pretty good on. They don't look good on every frame, but they look good on some frames. Like Vauban. They look good on Vauban. I have mine on Vauban. And then there's your leg plates. Yeah, I didn't hit those a while ago. I guess I just decided to skip past them. I don't know why. But this is what Baro Ki Teer has brought on PS4 today. 11, what is it? 111? 1/11/2019. I'm going to try to do one of these every week and then transfer it over to YouTube. So that way we can get more of a PS4 presence as far as keeping us up to date with what content's being brought. So we get a lot of PC players and we get a few PS4 players, but they don't do a whole lot of YouTube content. So I'm going to try to get do my live streams here and send them over there. So this is what Baro Ki Teer has brought. If you've missed any part of this, it's only been 7 minutes. If you missed any part of this, you can run it back here in a second. I'm going to transfer it to YouTube, and then I'll be back here in probably about 30 minutes or so to do some relic runs and busting open for Prime Point Blank. Yes, Skyhammer, that is for the shotgun. 165% extra damage when maxed out. Costs a pretty penny to max it out, but yes, that is definitely worth it. It is definitely worth it. I've got one myself, as you can see the little check mark up there. I bought all the mods and the 2 weapons that were here. I've had this mod for a while. This is a new one for me, which is pretty good. Prime Pistol Gambit. Crit chance on pistols. Some of those pistols have to have crit because they don't do status very well. And then fast hands for reload speed. And then this one here I've had for a while. And it makes your arc wing a little bit stronger. And then of course once you get past these 4 mods, these 2 weapons, and then you come down here to the Sands of Inaros quest line and these 3 beacons, pretty much everything else is cosmetic. Here's a color palette. If you've got 150 and 300,000, pick that up. It's an extra color palette for you. It's got some pretty off colored blues and grays and stuff. It's pretty nice. It's decent. I got a couple of my frames I use those colors off of. But yeah, this is what Baro Ki Teer has brought for the PS4 today. So when here in a minute, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream here in a minute. If you've got any more questions real quick, go ahead and ask them. I'll wait for another couple seconds or another minute or so, and then I'll transfer this particular live stream to YouTube, and then when I get back, I will go in and start a live stream of ducket running, because as you can see that I've got a few things left that I'd like to get. This Tigris Elixir skin, maybe this glyph, and the Sindana, and definitely the stencil. And I'm at a severe deficiency in ducats, at 45 of them. So I've got okay enough credits, which I would do a credit run during that live stream as well, do an index run. See if anybody wants to, I know I got one, well, at least 1 or 2 that want to run with me. So we'll be back, and we will be running after I'm going to end this here in about 30 seconds. This is what Baro Ki Teer's bought. You can rerun this video at any time, or come over to YouTube and check it out. I went into a little bit of a detail about them. There's not too much going on there. Prime Point Blank, Prime Pistol Gambit, Prime Fast Hands, Primed Morphic Transformer, and Prisma Obek and Prisma Dual Cleavers. Those will be the first things you really want to try to get a hold of if you don't have them, because these will be for mastery rank, and these will make your weapons better and your arc wing. Not many people like the Arcwing, but I think it's just a nice little thing. Then the rest is pretty much cosmetics, except for the beacons. The beacons, a lot of people want to double down, triple down, or quadruple down on these beacons, so that they can get these beacons done, so they can get their stalkers, try to get that war and dread and despair and all that right there, and then the others to get the parts that they drop. So this is I'm going to end this live stream here, and what I'm going to do in about an hour or so, once I get things squared away here, I'm going to start another live stream, and we will be doing ducat runs, and we will be doing indexes, stuff like that right there. You're more than welcome to come back and join us, have a little fun, and kill a bunch of things. So with that, yeah, visit Baro Ki Teer, see what he's got. He's decent mods this time around. Thank you.